Learn to take charge of your life and master your inner world with the Journey Within podcast clips with me, Shobha Rana. Don't miss to press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay updated.
Once you're connected with your own inner self, and once you are connecting with something larger than just a role, just a movie, just a craft, or whatever, between all of this, you also find your purpose. So, Satya, have you been able to find your purpose so far, or is it still a quest for you?
Yeah, there are few things. There are definitely few things which are there in my, which are very personal to me that needs to be done. But it's one step after another. As an artist, I definitely, as I
No,
told
are
you,
you talking about goals or your purpose? Because I truly feel those two things are separate.
my, if I succeed in my goals, they will help me to, actualize my purpose. I genuinely feel so.
Absolutely.
क्योंकि आप अपने बेसिक सॉर्ट आउट करोगे तो उसके थोड़ा यू राइज अबव दैट देन यू सॉर्ट आउट अनदर थिंग फॉर योर सेल्फ देन यू राइज अबव दैट
So goals are one thing, Satya, but I feel purpose is something else. Your goals could be a means to get you closer to your purpose,
Yeah.
but your purpose is something different, and it's, I
Definitely.
think, much larger than any goal can ever be. So what is it for you? Have you been able to identify it?
yes, oh yes, long back,
Yeah.
long back, I felt it, and I think you cannot logically find your purpose. You need to listen to your inner self, where your heart, gets a pull towards one particular thing, and then you somehow you see it, you see the image of it, and then वो धीरे धीरे वहाँ रास्ता बनता जाता है. तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो पर्पस थोड़ा पर्सनल है, तो देखता हूँ मैं कॉन्वर्जेशन में उसे शेयर कर पाऊँगा कि नहीं कर पाऊँगा, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि किसी भी इंसान का पर्पस ये होता है कि ठीक है, गोल ये होता है कि एक जीवन में सफलता मिले, आप बेसिक्स आपके सॉर्टेड हों, आप थोड़ी कंफर्ट हो आपकी ज़िंदगी में. एज एन आर्टिस्ट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आई नीड टू बी इन अ स्पेस वेयर I don't want to just work as an actor, but also have a film lab kind of a thing where we can keep experimenting and making interesting cinema, which is commercially viable as well. I don't want to be functioning just as an actor. I know I'm a storyteller as well. I might direct, I might produce. I don't want to add might to it. I will definitely.
Manifest it right here on this couch.
Yeah. I've done that and I'm doing it again. Hello. Yeah. Okay.
Higher powers.
Yeah, higher powers.
All ears.
So that is there because there are stories. There are so many stories which are living inside me, and I, keep scribbling things on the, notepad and my diary and stuff like that. So that is there. Want to become a better version of me every day, as as the days are passing by, and purpose is कि यार, I don't know, but before you leave this
Body.
if I am able to make my life good, better, best, that's amazing. That's what we are here for, right? But before I leave this, if I am able to make a lot of lives better and enrich them, not just in terms of entertainment, but I'm saying कि मैं थोड़ा इसको लॉजिकली अलग अभी ये बहुत समय से हम सुनते आ रहे हैं ना, the riches of the world, they are becoming richer and the poor is becoming poorer. So there has to be एक फ्लो नहीं है ना, कहीं तो कुछ फ्लो रुक रहा है. तो if I'm able to make immense amount of whatever kind of wealth, artistic wealth or financial wealth or intellectual wealth, whatever the wealth could be, different
In different fields.
but pass it on, help people. Because क्या है आप यार, तुम अडानी हो या अंबानी हो या दुबे हो या कोई भी हो, तुम्हारी भूख तो उतनी है ना. इट्स द डिज़ायर, इट्स कॉन्स्टेंटली, वो डिज़ायर्स कभी ख़त्म नहीं होते. वो दैट्स व्हाट बुद्धा ने कहा था ना, कि आपके डिज़ायर्स इतने अनलिमिटेड हैं कि आपको कभी संतुष्टि मिलेगी नहीं. तो मेरा ये कहना है कि अगर मेरी भूख 2 रोटी की है और मेरे घर में 10 रोटी पड़ी है, तो चलो मैं 4 खा लूँगा, ओवर ईट कर लूँगा, लेकिन बाकी मैं क्यों सड़ने दूँ.
और उस 4 का भी फिर भुगतान आपको ही करना है, ओवरईट का.
तो क्यों, कैन आई सॉर्ट माई लाइफ आउट एंड see in the society how I can make things better for other people. When I see kids on the roads and I'm like, they don't deserve to be here, and a lot of people say कि ये कर्मा है ये. I was like, यार मैं स्पिरिचुअल हूँ, मेरे को ये सारी चीज़ समझ आती है, लेकिन ये नहीं, नो किड deserves to be there. And sometimes I also look away because I'm like, you can't deal with it every day. Because when it really pierces through your heart, it's every day you can't see that face to face. But it's a gentle reminder every now and then ki, okay, you make a name for yourself, you do what you want to do, you live your dreams, but do something which is beyond you, beyond your just this flesh and blood and you know the dreams and desires you have beyond that. So serve. I would say a lot of people say ki I want to help. Who are you to help? Who the hell are you to help? I'm saying when you arrived, you came out naked and crying out of your mother's womb. You're gonna go like that. If you are evolved enough, you might say ki thank you, and you'll go. And most of the time people are like, oh, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, and they die. So my right now also one struggle is ki whenever that happens, I'm like, can I just embrace it instead of fighting it? And I'm not being negative about things. I'm just trying to see everything from a perspective ki change is the only constant. It's inevitable. You can't look away from it. And that's how I'm looking at things. Like there are so many things that needs to be done. So sometimes मुझे लगता है कि there is so much to give. The right kind of opportunities needs to come really soon so that I can, I let people exploit that thing, that talent that I have.
I have a very simple theory about this purpose and goals. So goals is largely what you want in life. So it's basically whether you want to accomplish it, whether you want to be it, whatever it is. So it's largely about taking. I've come to this world and what can I take? Like I want to buy this house, I want to marry that person, I want to travel to this location, whatever. Your goals are largely take, and there's nothing wrong with taking something or absorbing something from the world that you've come into, right? But your purpose is larger than that. Your goals could be a means, those take you closer to your purpose, but your purpose lies, it lies in serving, it lies in helping others, it lies in contributing to others. So it's a very simple give and take theory. So all that you take is your goals, and all that service mindset or giving it out, that is your purpose. And you could give out in any way, like you said, artistic wealth, financial wealth, in any form you can define it. But as long as that intent of contribution is there, I think we're going to leave this world a better place than we found it.
Just think about it, na, ki today if you listen to a Muhammad Ali speaking, or you see a Charlie Chaplin clip, or you read about some great artist or a great revolutionary, Bruce Lee or Vivekanand, so many greats from our own country.
We were talking about autobiography of a yogi before.
I'm saying ki those people have left. The physical form is not there anymore, but they are alive. They are so alive कि ठीक है, आपके physical self के dissolve होने के बाद भी, and that's what life is. So I think the purpose is also to figure out the best possible way to live beyond your life. To live, like people still talk about Buddha. What was Buddha? Who was Buddha? पिन पॉइंट करके कोई बता नहीं सकता सारी चीज़ें. हम कहते हैं कि हाँ हिस्ट्री में ये मिला है. आई लाइक टू रीड अबाउट हिस्ट्री एंड नो हिस्टोरिकल कैरेक्टर्स, और एलेक्जेंडर और चंगेज़ खान और अशोका द ग्रेट और सो मेनी पीपल, दे मस्ट हैव डन समथिंग कि उनकी एनर्जी आज तक रेजोनेट कर रही है. लोग जानते हैं उनके बारे में, हज़ारों साल हो गए उन बातों को. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि, और हर कोई नहीं कर सकता वो. आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ें अंदर ना, immense amount of self-belief, but going beyond that, going within. वो कहाँ से आता है, कैसे आता है, उसका जवाब तो नहीं है किसी के पास, लेकिन क्वेस्ट तो वही है.
राइट.
क्वेस्ट
और वो बहुत समझ में भी नहीं आता है जब एक क्वेस्ट किसी का होता है. एंड लाइक यू सेड, यू रीड अ लॉट अबाउट हिस्ट्री एंड आई ऑल्सो लाइक टू रीड. और जब आप ये इतना पढ़ते हैं और इन कहानियों को पढ़ना शुरू होते हैं, तो you also evolve in a way where you drop a lot of judgment, you drop a lot of negativity. Like अगर आप बुद्धा की स्टोरी की बात करें, तो अगर imagine करो आज की लाइफ में there's a king and you're doing everything and you suddenly decide to leave your family and you want to go on this quest which only you understand in your head and you're not even able to articulate it. You're just putting one line to it that I want to find what is the purpose of my life. Why am I here? Who am I? And all of that. It's not making any sense. So if anybody, suppose your sister's husband does that today, you'll be like, are you nuts? What is wrong with you? What kind of a human being are you? You leave a family like that, and and here we are reading books about a man who did exactly that. So when you see that all of this journey towards something larger, where you're contributing in such a big way that years after, decades or centuries after your death, you're remembered and you're revered and you're preyed upon and things like that. But you also walk through a path which is, even today we have so much judgment about if someone does that, right? So these stories somewhere make you drop a lot of judgment about people.
It does, definitely.
Anything is right, everything is right, nothing is wrong, or everything is wrong. There's nothing absolute in this world.
I would say as long as you're not consciously, unknowingly, knowingly hurting anyone, causing any kind of harm, any sort of thing which is bringing the other
sometimes you
person.
cause that harm also, because I'm sure Buddha was also aware that I'm leaving my family, they would be grieving, or nobody wants their head of the family to leave like that, right? Sometimes
Yeah.
you have to also cause that little discomfort around
I mean,
yourself,
उनके लिए
but as
उनको-
long as you are clear,
Yeah, उनकी
आपके
जिंदगी
समझ में
में-
होना चाहिए.
गौतम का नाम सिद्धार्थ था, करेक्ट?
करेक्ट.
तो जब सिद्धार्थ प्रिंस थे तब उनको उनके बाप जो राजा थे उस
राजा
प्रजा
थे,
के, वो चाहते नहीं थे कि वो किसी की मौत देखें, वो चाहते नहीं थे कि जिंदगी की कोई भी तकलीफ देखे. तो एक बार वो अपने रथ में जा रहे थे, ऐसी है ना वो कहानी की,
हाँ,
उन्होंने
exactly.
एक वृद्ध व्यक्ति को देखा और
ये कौन है?
ये कौन है? अरे ये तो मर जाएगा कुछ दिनों में. अच्छा, जिंदगी ये होती है. और ही वेंट बैक एंड ही कॉन्टेम्पलेटेड एंड ही रैन अवे. तो उनको ऑलरेडी वो मिल चुका था, इतना कुछ, वो ग्लोरी और वो राजकुमार होना और इतने पैसे एंड एवरीथिंग एंड एनीथिंग एट योर डिस्पोजल. तो बोला ये तो है ही नहीं, ये तो सब जाना है, इसके बियॉन्ड क्या है? वो छोटी छोटी मात्राओं में एक 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 लेबर क्लास इंसान जो बिहार छोड़ के या एक यूपी का कोई शहर छोड़ के या छत्तीसगढ़ का कोई छोटा सा गांव छोड़ के एक बड़े शहर में जाता है, उसका भी यही क्वेस्ट है कि मैं बड़े शहर में जाके कैसे अपनी इनकम करूं, अपने बच्चों को. जैसे जब मैं अपना शहर छोड़ के जा रहा था, एंड देयर सो मेनी पीपल, यंग एक्टर्स, यंग आर्टिस्ट्स, आई रिमेंबर अ लॉट ऑफ माय क्लासमेट्स लाइक, अरे हीरो बनने जा रहा है, अरे क्या करने जा रहा है बॉम्बे, अरे तू 2 साल में वापस आ जाएगा. Even sometimes your own family. I think that in that way, my grandmother, my mom, they were really confident कि ये है, पागल है, ये कुछ करेगा जाके अच्छा. But so many people around you, the constant chatter is कुछ होगा नहीं, ये वो. आप उनके लिए आप सनकी और पागल हो कि ये क्या सब छोड़. हाँ, यहाँ नाच लिया, यहाँ 10 लोगों को एंटरटेन कर लिया, इसका मतलब ये है कि तुम बम्बई में भी जाके नाम कर लोगे. तो वो तो हमेशा रहता है. लेकिन हाँ, किस लेवल ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी में आप थ्राइव कर रहे हैं, वाइब कर रहे हैं, दैट विल ऑल्सो डिसाइड द आउटकम.
Thank you for watching the clips. Watch the full video from the link in the description box. If you like our videos and content, make the comment section your friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. We will meet you in our next episode. Till then, master your inner world with The Journey Within by Shobha Rana.